Welcome back to Final Travesty 13 shit.
Why?
Well, that'll never get old.
Oh well,
this game is travesty.
I call it like I see it. Anyway, yeah. Oh, by the way, Teo, I actually remembered something about something you said in the last part. Actually, wait, I think we're gonna get a cutscene now. Hold on, I'll tell you later.
I gotta apologize. Looks like I was wrong.
About being a dumb character.
Not like you to second guess yourself.
Yeah, well, even heroes make mistakes.
Probably because they don't make plans.
Thanks for fading to black like
What
that.
about your plan to protect Cocoon?
Well, I guess they needed to load up the cutscene.
Either way,
You must know, if you made plans, proper plans, maybe you wouldn't make those mistakes. Just saying.
Yep.
It was all wrong.
Yeah. You tried so hard to convince us that you even fooled
God's
yourself.
sakes, are you serious?
You've been a total idiot.
Yep.
But still,
I think Joe was starting to get genuinely pissed off at this game.
it saved me.
No, I'm still trying to be somewhat neutral and maybe give this game a fair chance.
Let that faith.
Really? I think you dropped that a long time
Let
ago.
us say let the faith flow through you or something.
Let the hate flow.
Yes, Joe,
I'm not going to let this... Huh?
Don't fight it, Joe, but let the hatred flow through you. It makes you stronger.
But...
Yeah, that's nice and all, but it's a little too late. You're still as dumb as a brick. Sorry.
So, so, what's the big deal, actually? So, what? I mean, hey, Sarah completed her focus. You can possibly break her out of that crystal, and hey, I mean, this could lead to you maybe saving the world, so why are you so downtrodden about her
So, here's my
refocus?
question. Why make me walk toward these cutscenes if there's so little walking to be done? Just have all these cutscenes happen immediately.
You know, I will say this, as stupid as Snow kind of is, I do find the scene somewhat touching. If only for the fact that we can finally drop the idiotic plot about lightning having a
Joe, the game will now justify a gameplay mechanic.
Yeah. Okay, Joe, you know how restricting our abilities have been, because of, well, I guess
Basically, each character has a selection like 3, maybe 4 roles at best.
Free.
3. For example, Lightning had only, what's the name, Attacker.
Commando, Ravager, and Medic.
Yeah. Okay. Now, after this fight, they'll basically explain that they surpassed their limits or some shit.
Basically, actually, the characters themselves will explain it, Joe, but hold on.
Oh, neat, you can choose different
Before, we
targets.
need more robots that are only vulnerable after staggering them.
Wait, Pedro, did I just hear that right? The characters are going to explain something?
They're going to explain it. Well, they're not going to explain a plot. They're just going to justify why suddenly we have more abilities.
Oh.
Hey, Pedro, my video buffered a bit. I'm paused at 326. Where you guys at?
And click.
Now.
How fitting. Yeah, apparently you can select different targets for some reason now.
No.
Actually, you always could.
If you select 2 commandos, the other commando AI will targeting immediately another enemy. It never follows
Calm
the
down
tactic
there.
the game never follows the tactic of attacking en masse if you have 2 or more commandos.
Basically,
For some reason.
I'm allowed to pick which enemy I want to attack. It's just that I usually don't because who cares? The game is so easy. I don't need to.
So, okay,
Yeah.
so here's my... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, like I said, that interaction between Snow and Lightning was actually somewhat refreshing. It's finally nice to have a cutscene where these two aren't butting heads for once.
Honestly, I prefer if she punched them.
There you go. Combat role. From now on, you can freely select the members of your battle team.
You'll see, actually, not just, actually, that's been available since the beginning of the last corridor.
No. Basically,
let me take this one. You mind if I take this one?
Sure.
Okay. It's because, okay, actually there's cutscene, so...
What's this about soul development of the team?
You'll see, Joe. I'll explain later. Hold on. We're actually gonna get we're gonna have to stop the Floria cutscenes for a moment after this, so I'll have time to do that. So we're in the 5th arc. What is the 5th arc? It's the concealed vestige. I know that doesn't explain anything, but hold on, the cutscene will attempt to.
Even though it looks like a fucking storage house, but whatever.
This place. It must be an ark.
How do you know that?
Yeah.
Ark?
And what the hell is an ark?
That's what they called them.
Long ago, the Falsi, who made their home on Grand Pulse, were afraid of invasion from the outside.
From the outside? But isn't Pulse the outside?
Preparations, they created
No, I'm guessing Invasion
weapons,
Cocoon.
and they stored
What?
these weapons in arks. And they
Oh.
hid the
So I guess
arks
Cocoon
all
used to
over
be
the
the
world.
great outdoors.
Everyone on Grand Pulse knew the legend.
So this is basically a Pulse armory.
Yeah.
Most of us never believed in them.
Even though we're from,
Why
even
the
though
hell
A
we
few
are
people
here?
tried searching.
actually,
They never found a
I know.
Oh, it's not in this one. Explain it yet, actually.
Who'd have thought?
I'll explain myself because who the fuck cares?
Right under our noses. Some secret they kept.
You don't
Those
say.
Sanctum guys. What are they up to?
The story's
Yeah, what's the
not done.
plot?
I know, and I'm so sad
They
because of
used to
that.
say the Arks had a more
We still have 2 more games after this.
Ugh.
And they're even worse.
Really?
Yes, they are actually more.
Yeah.
How
Nah.
do you even?
Yeah, you keep thinking about through this game. How can they get
Trust me,
worse?
Jova. Trust me,
They
Jova.
find
You-
ways.
Okay.
Hold on, Theo.
So, I get it.
Trust me, Zoba. The
Guys,
only
this
reason you
goal
say
is
that
to forge us into
you
stronger
say that is
weapons.
because you haven't seen the games.
seen
Trust me.
No, it's
But
like I'm
monsters
done
all the same.
caring. I'm not gonna let this game get the better of me. No,
Think of it as training.
I mean, I'm just not gonna care anymore.
Me and Theo are kind of biologically programmed to care because we're huge. We grew up with this series, so.
Oh, trust
Yeah.
me, I know. I like a lot of Final Fantasy games too, but I'm just doing my best not to care. This game's gotta pull something massively
Yeah,
stupid
more
in this part to
fighting.
actually get my blood boiling again.
Oh, don't worry, Jova. That's where shit comes in.
This part?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll believe that, right. Wait, what are those?
Trust me, Jova. If it's not,
more guardian
trust me,
robots.
Jova. Trust me, Jova. If it's not this game that will get you, it will be 14-2. And if it's not 14-2, it will definitely be Lightning Returns because the ending of Lightning Returns surpasses anything. Like seriously.
Yes.
Anyway, that's for another time.
Well, ever
Okay.
since you, like, the more you say that, the more I want to build up defenses so I don't die by the end of Lightning Return.
By the way, yeah, indeed. Theo, something that I wanted to bring up from what you said the last part. Yes, it's true that Final Fantasy IX also took time until this too before we could switch partners. But to be fair, in Final Fantasy IV it was actually justified because there was never any point before
Final
Amaranth
Fantasy
joined our
IV?
party.
9.
Nine.
I'm sorry.
I think you
Yeah,
mean
I'm
9.
Don't worry, Jova.
Sorry, misspoke again.
Don't
Anyway,
worry. Yeah.
basically, before Amaranth even appeared in the story, we never were into a point where there were more than 4 party members at the same time in
Yeah,
a
no,
group.
it's basically the game justifying itself
Sorry.
basically the story justifying itself in your party members, I know.
So Final Fantasy IX had that excuse. This one
It's kind of reminiscent to Final Fantasy IV, where characters went and went in and out constantly to make your party, straight up of 5 members. Yeah, I get it. No, anyway, what I was saying before in this part was that, yes, your characters now can use whatever role they want. For example, Lightning can now be a sentinel from things. The problem is, for these new roles, the crystarium cost is outrageously absurd.
Yeah.
So it takes a shit ton of grinding to do.
So yeah,
So just have different characters then, I guess.
You see,
Pretty
the thing
much.
is, let's take for example Lightning. Lightning's primary roles from the very beginning of the game are Commando / Physical Fighter, Ravager / Mage, and Medic / Healer. Now she can also become a Sentinel, Synergist, and Saboteur. The problem is that the secondary roles of the characters, they will never be as powerful as an actual natural synergist.
So what's the
For
point?
example, if I fully
Basically
develop-
giving you extra stats. Let's grind as much as level cap.
Basically, Vanille asked, how strong are we? So okay, I don't know, Vanille. Let's just grind and find that out.
Let me guess, we're
Anyway,
not much
basically-
stronger than we used to be based on how long it takes to
So,
stagger
so
enemies.
basically, like Theo said, yeah, they look exactly the same. Thanks for listening. But
Hey, I was right!
Basically, what Theo said, I wonder if we'll change or something. I forgot what she said. Let me quickly look back. You guys will count me in a moment.
Sure.
Give me a moment so I can see the sentence that she said, because it's actually a joke that I actually like. So hold on, let me quick. Okay, yeah, here it is. She says, "What do you suppose happens to the sea when their full powers wake up?" AKA grinding all the way. So I do that, and I'm like, well, I grinded and nothing happened. Okay, could you cut me in?
Well, are we at the full? Okay,
10,
yeah.
35, 36, 37.
Go ahead to 10.
All right, I'm at 11.5.
Okay, I'll tell you.
11.05.
So in that
Okay.
case, though, Pedro, I mean, is this like the max level you can be in the game, or isn't there another chapter to go?
Hold on, let me just quit so you guys cut me in a second.
Alright.
Again, 11 minutes and 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Click.
All right.
So,
So where
yeah.
was I? Oh yeah. Basically, like Theo explained, the crystarium points you to grind for in order to level up all the secondary roles that we just unlocked are massive, and it's a complete bullshit. It would be fine if the combat. Even if the combat was fun, it still wouldn't be fun because it's fucking ridiculous. So I thought to myself, well, if the game isn't gonna play fair, why should I? So I decided to use a game genie to get the necessary CP. I'm not really. I'm just saving myself a lot, and I mean a lot of grinding time. It's not like the game. It's not like I'm taking away challenge from the game. I'm just negating myself spending like days grinding. I'm not even getting
Hey,
days.
Pedro, going back to my question, though, I mean, well, what's the point of trying to get the max if it doesn't change anything?
To make your life a bit easier,
Yeah.
because despite despite lightning never becoming as strong as Sentinel as Snow, grinding for those rolls still gets you extra HP, strength, magic, stats. So it's still a good idea to do that. The problem is that it takes a shit ton of CP.
Yes.
So another
Yes.
question then, what would you said that nothing changed, but maybe something changes when you get to the max level of say the particular chapter.
Well, when Vanille said, well, I wonder what happens to the sea when they reach full power. Well, I assumed she was talking about some kind of physical change, and they still look exactly the same to me. So fuck you, Vanille.
I get that.
Yeah, she was thinking about them mutating or something. No, that's not gonna happen.
What I was saying is wouldn't that make more
that
sense
would
if
actually be
that were a
cool.
final chapter thing, since as you told me, the game itself sort of benchmarks you based on which chapter you're at. So for all you know, for all I know anyway, it could be something that's only programmed for when you're in the final chapter, in which case you can reach the max.
No, you can always reach them. No, trust me, Jova. Even if you do get to the best grinding spots in this game, trust me, it will still take you days to grind
Yes.
to full capacity. Trust me.
Yes.
So basically, Pedro, the game genie cheat allowed you to get to the max level of this chapter.
Yes, but yes. Basically, I'm okay. I was grinding fairly up until this point, but if the game is gonna throw me that,
Yeah,
level
the
of
problem
bullshit-
is, Jova, it's not just the fact that it's a massive amount of crystalline points that you need. The problem is that the difference between grinding up until this point and after this point is huge.
Do
I'm
tell.
talking about
The maximum CP you can get in one single battle is by defeating a giant Adamantors, which won't meet until chapter 11, and that gives you I think it's 20,000 CP. But trust me,
and you can double that with a special item you obtain after an absurd side quest.
which I never got, so fuck that.
Oh, I get it. So you're using the genie so that you can reach the max level for this particular
Basically,
chapter, because in this chapter, I'm guessing... Because
max CP for all characters, yes.
I get it. Because in this particular chapter, the ways of maxing out take forever, apparently.
Yes. Basically, it's exactly what I'm willing to waste. I'm willing to take the time to grind, but this game is asking. This game is asking of me is ridiculous. So fuck you, game.
I'm surprised that there's actually side quests in this building. I mean, okay, so Pedro, just the whole
No,
next
no,
chapter.
By side quests, Teo means bounties. The side quests in this monster amount to nothing more than just go kill this monster.
How are there bounties in this one room, though? I mean, I go just like the whole...
No. The bounties are when you
There'll
get
be
to
in a later
Pulse.
chapter.
When you get to Pulse, you'll be able to get those bounties.
Oh, well, I was
Yeah,
talking about
we are
this... Oh, well, I was
When we
talking
get
about...
to chapter, basically, Joe, when we get to chapter 11, we'll get an actual open area that's not a corridor. The problem is that there's literally nothing to do in it aside from fighting monsters.
Okay, that makes sense. I
There's
was
no
talking about this chapter.
There's exactly one village there.
No,
it's
chapter is just another
deserted.
set of corridors. Don't worry, Jova.
Alright, guys, I think it's now, isn't it?
Let me check.
Yeah, actually, no, not yet.
Okay.
One more battle, and then we're done.
Okay. So, let me get this straight. We're at the max level of this chapter, but it was the next chapter you were talking about that causes you to do all those bounties and whatnot?
Yes, this is chapter 10, and after this chapter, we'll go to chapter 11, which means we'll go to Pulse, and we'll be able to do side bounties.
Huh, then why use the game... Okay.
That's because Jova, like we mentioned, the game arbitrarily sets up the limits of your maximum crystalline points by going within chapter. So he grinded the most possible for now, but by the time he reaches the next chapter, he will have to grind some more.
Basically, Jova, here's a way you can understand. Basically,
I get it.
The secondary roles I just gained, I can level up until level 3 in the tree. Right now, and after I reach level 3, I literally cannot grind anymore. The characters will not grow anymore. But when the so I have to wait until the game says in big letters, "Crystarium expanded." That's when I can
expand crystarium.
You know, this level up system is unnecessarily challenging and not in the reasonable way.
That's what I've been saying for like 5 years now.
I think I already mentioned this in another part, but if you want to see a good version of a version done better of this system, play Days of Zillia, because the linear warp system is basically this level up system done right.
Hey, here's another.
Or even, but to me, the title system from Gris F is the best for me. There's so many open options to what you can do.
I suppose. But I was basically comparing this to something similar to it. The title system is a bit different.
Right.
Go ahead, Joe. What is it?
What was that question? Oh yeah, that's right. A question. I noticed how you were fighting slimes earlier. Here's a little question then.
Slimes actually, but sure.
They look like slimes.
Quests.
I know. But you get the idea, like old slimes. I mean, wouldn't it be a funny reference if, those slimes gave you very little XP even though you're this far in the game?
Alright, okay.
So I was wondering if that's the case.
Here it is, Jova. We're now gonna get the final explanation what exactly is the superpope's evil plan in full.
Okay. But before we do that, though, about my question about the quote-unquote slimes.
He answered you.
Do they give little XP?
No, they don't. They live normal, whatever.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Here he is. Alright, Joe, prepare for a
massive... the fuck out of nowhere.
Alright, Joe, prepare to be blasted with a lot of exposition.
Why are you here?
Yeah, good question, Fang.
Reigns, you traitor!
Okay, how does she know that he's a traitor? What the hell? Okay,
so what, does she all of a sudden know that he's a Lassie or something?
Did I miss something? Why is Lightning acting like this all of a sudden? They still don't know.
Oh my god.
You're a Lassie?
This is so badly written.
Before we met, I did my best to assist you.
It was me all along.
This is by far the worst Cid in my
opinion. Understand?
He's so bland and uninteresting.
The Fal'Cie have watched over you, guiding your every
yeah,
step.
I can guess. Well, I can guess this is the worst Cid because how bad it's written. But to me, for example, Cid from Final Fantasy III is just bland. This is very probably
into the instruments of
badly
Cocoon's
written.
demise.
But that was okay for the time, though.
We've been played for fools.
So let me get this straight. This was all a plan from the very start, made by the Fal'Cie to get them
to restore the Maker.
See,
there we go, Jova. There's the restore the Maker. Let's
the
actually
entity responsible for creating both humans and fal'Cie.
Basically God, Jova.
So let me guess. In order to
Hold on. Time for
The Maker
backstory.
departed this world, leaving the
I
two
get it.
races behind.
Wait a minute.
Basically,
Two
they're
races
ripping off
behind.
Solomon at
Wait. Hold on. This is Xenoblade
Human
Chronicles.
and fal'Cie are brothers,
Two different races,
birthed by the same
separate
parent.
worlds. This is Xenoblade Chronicles.
Well, to be fair, when did Xenoblade Chronicles come out in Japan again?
As for the humans,
2011.
they
Okay, in that
forgot
case,
the
that would be
order
in
imposed
that
by
case,
the
if
Maker.
anyone ripped off someone, it was
Began to
Xenoblade
war
then.
amongst
Okay,
themselves
fair
for the
Especially
first
considering
time
this
in
game
history.
was in development in
The
2006.
fal'Cie focused
Wow.
on recalling their lost deity.
But
the world
yeah, so
to
let
its
me
full
guess.
glory.
Apparently, in order to, I can't believe I'm making this joke.
This
Meet their
purpose
maker.
lies
The
at the
fal'Cie
heart
have
of
to
all
die.
religions.
Apparently.
Hold on, you'll see. Even if you don't understand, I'll explain
Calling back
myself.
the Maker requires a fitting
Basically, they want to
sacrifice.
call back the Maker to the world.
Yeah, we've heard. The destruction of Cocoon.
Don't even try to
lives
talk
of this
lightning.
world's
Moments
entire
ago, you
populace.
yourself were blindly on a mission to do just that.
No.
Well, that was more like
Yes,
time
yes,
parts
that's,
ago,
that's
sure.
crazy talk.
Couldn't
Thank
the
you.
fal'Cie and Cocoon with just a thought?
Their existence
There we
is
go.
bound to the creation and maintenance of this floating shell.
That
It is
doesn't
their
answer the
very
question.
nature that holds them in check.
Okay, still, why can't they just end it with a
Fal'Cie
thought?
Can't destroy Cocoon?
Because
Oh,
the Maker,
okay.
the Maker they were designed not to do that, I guess. You know,
Basically, the maker implanted that as a
Oh,
save mechanism.
thank you,
In
Vanille.
order,
Hey, oh my God, Vanilla's the right idea. Do nothing.
Exactly.
What happened to your
Thank
dream
you.
of rebuilding Cocoon for the people?
Oh, by the way,
Was it all
you know,
right?
Jova, now that I'm thinking I just have a thought,
Shadow of a
Jova.
dream.
You know what would make this character Cid a lot more interesting? Since he's spouting
changing.
propaganda about the Maker,
And once I
it would be
built
much
the
more
influence to
fun if
make
he would
things
talk like
happen.
Josh
There
Feuerstein.
was change.
Of course.
I gained all
Who?
the power I could hope
Josh
for.
Feuerstein, you know, that
No will
that
to
guy
wield
that the
it.
Armored Skeptic made 2 videos.
Was it-
You know, that's
I
that,
don't know,
no, I'm talking to Jova. I'm talking to Jova. Basically, that guy who has a red hat,
Need
Jova.
a lassie?
A lassie.
Oh, okay.
Tied to an
Considering how bad the
inescapable
plot was going on, I'm actually surprised Sid
Slave
was
of
just a
destiny.
Lassie and not a fal'Cie too.
I'd lost hope. I'd all
There you
but
go.
given up
Basically,
on
Joe,
hopes
in
of
case you didn't understand, basically,
I get
the
it.
makers, the maker designed
here of
the
my own
fal'Cie to
accord,
take care of
not
Cocoon,
by
and
fal'Cie.
however, the fal'Cie are kind of bored,
Seeing you fight.
so
The
they want to
I
die
get it.
because
I think I get
they're
it.
tired of their life. So there you go, Joe. But the whole entire reason this game is even happening is because the villains are bored.
No, Pedro, there's actually sort of a joke to be had here.
Challenge my
From what I
fate.
can get from that discussion, the fal'Cie literally want to meet the Maker. So apparently the fal'Cie
but
want
for
to
what
meet their
purpose? Yeah, but
Maker.
for what purpose? They never actually explain the purpose. Did they tell?
Yeah, they did. They want to rebuild the universe because they think it's too
If I
defective.
can
This
defeat
one.
you here,
Wait.
Or,
the fal'Cie
the
plan
final
will
boss will
fail.
explain.
Wait, wait, hold on. It's his purpose. He can't go against his purpose. He'll turn into a sea.
I will set you free.
That's exactly why its appearance is like that. He's turning sea.
But that doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense. As a thief, he should be all mindless or something. Are you telling me that there's all of a sudden this new form of thief that they haven't told us about before that can all of a sudden be?
No,
exist?
he's just in mid-transformation. He's trying to use his willpower to fight against against us again.
Wait, hold on. There's a mid-transformation? When was that ever mentioned? Nothing in the data log ever...
Nothing.
This is...
I know,
What?
but Jova,
Come again.
What I was trying to say before, here's this. Seed should not be here,
No,
as you
he
can
shouldn't.
imagine. The problem was the writing was still garbage by the time we got to this part, and they knew this section was going too long and without nothing happening.
Hey.
And they wanted to... hold on. And they knew they had to, wrap things up, have some important cutscenes. So they literally just said, let's pick a random character, place him here, turn into the bad guy, and just, let him explain what the bad guy wants to do. He said, well, there you go.
You know what I just realized something,
Basically,
though?
it's kind of like how it went.
You know, there's something even more stupid I just
Such
realized.
lazy writing.
I've realized something even more stupid here, though. Don't the fal'Cie have the ability to monitor their listing that they brand? And is that correct?
The superpope kind of does, yeah.
So here's the thing, though. Shouldn't the Fal'Cie know about what this guy is doing? So shouldn't they try and do everything in their power to stop him from killing them? Or is this all part of the great
That's
plan?
a very good question, Jova. It will be actually answered later on.
This is stupid! Oh! Shoot. I guess I care now.
Me and Pedro were setting that since part 1.
Well, I guess I care again. Congratulations, game.
Okay, Shiroi was gone during the exposition, so allow me, to basically sum up what you missed, Shiroi.
Okay.
Basically, Shiroi, the reason the Superpope wants to destroy the entirety of Cocoon is because he wants.
What the?
If a huge amount of people. If a huge amount of people die at the same time, Shiroi, the Maker will come back to Earth. Who's the Maker, you ask? Basically, it's God. It's the original entity that created the world, the Fal'Cie, everything. Basically, the Fal'Cie are kind of bored, and they're tired of their lives, so they want the Maker to. So they want to be killed, and so that Cocoon can be destroyed, and then the Maker will come and rebuild the world.
But they don't even know if this will work.
But basically, the entire reason this game is even happening is because the villains are bored.
But here's another problem I've just noticed. The Fal'Cie don't even know if this will work. I mean, who knows for certain if this will work? I mean, for all they know, this could just be some...
Jova, it is written in the log.
No. I mean, there's no
I'm pretty sure they don't care if they don't know if it works or not. I think they want to try it at least.
Wow. They're going out of their way to do all this. So yeah, well, congrats, Pedro. You were right. I care about it now, I guess. So much for me not caring. Guess I might as well just go in this for the
Let the
ride.
hatred flew through.
And trust me, Jova, it actually gets worse.
So
I'm just trying to switch my brain off, which is why I'm not angry.
You know what really ticks me off though is the fact that all of a sudden we have a guy who's turning into a Sith yet still managing to put up a good fight, which sort of takes away some of the whole threat of turning into a Sith. I mean,
my guess is that since it was branded by the Superpope, he made him so his Sith transformation can be retarded or something. I don't know.
I mean, seriously,
why are you making up excuses?
I mean,
oh my God.
seriously, I swear, the only way this could get more done.
Look at the bright side, Shiroi. We at least know exactly what the evil plan is and why basically at least now we know.
You know,
so stupid,
but
at
we
plan,
still
but at least we know.
Through, though.
You know, this plot's so stupid. I'm just gonna make a random guess here. I'm gonna guess that apparently, in the end, it'll turn out that there's nothing to be scared of by turning into a Sith. No, it's probably just gonna be solved by the power of friendship. That's how stupid this all
No, Jova. No, Jova. That's in Lightning Return.
Wait, what? What?
Or no.
Wait, what?
Well,
What?
It's a bit of a generalization, but you're on the right path.
Wait. That does not compute.
Audience, we apologize for this Jova.exe stopped working.
That does not compute.
Hold on. Yes, Joe. It doesn't happen in this game in 13.2, but it will happen in Lightning Return.
So let me get this straight.
So he called the ending for three games from now.
So let me get this.
He called the payoff of one of the main quests, not the ending.
Oh, okay.
So let me get this straight. Turning into a Sith could all this time just be solved by the power of friendship?
Everything can all. Remember, Joe, but this is a Motomo Toriyama game, the guy who directed Final Fantasy X. Everything can be solved. Power of friendship.
But this is even worse, though. The Sith thing. I mean, the Sith is like the major.
Reminds me the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge series after 19 hours of friendship speech.
But that's.
Yes. Must get friends.
Okay, allow me to point out why this is extra stupid, though.
Hold on, Jova. There you go.
There you go, Joe. Crystarium expanded, so I can grind again.
Great, but yeah.
Now another important cutscene. You're about Jova to spout more inconsistencies about being Sith and being Crystal. Enjoy.
Yeah, he has growing wings. I thought you grew crustacean life.
I'm guessing it's supposed to be a bad Sephiroth reference.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's actually what I was thinking too.
Was a moment of triumph.
So you literally wanted to challenge us just for shits and giggles.
Isn't important.
Well, the villains are bored, so yeah.
Just do what you know is right. Trust
So yeah, now he decided to
Yeah,
turn.
generic phrase. Generic phrase. More
There you go.
generic
There you go,
phrase.
Jova.
Fine.
Turns out his focus was to.
Do something.
Yeah, there you go. Apparently,
Wait.
he fulfilled his focus.
So his focus was to attack them out in the open
Yeah,
like that?
Seth is baffled too.
I don't think so.
Okay,
Oh
these
my
Falsi
God.
have absolutely no
Just
idea
try
what
to
they're
save
doing at
Cocoon.
this
There's
point.
no way.
No, it's the writers who had no idea how to do at this point because they keep screwing the rules they set up.
Actually,
Yeah,
Tio,
that's the
how much you want to
problem.
bet that the Falsi are pretty much personifications of the writers themselves?
You see, this is exactly.
I think
This is exactly why,
Searching
unlike
for a
certain
way
So
to
it
people.
disappears for some
understand.
reason.
Eh?
To understand the
See, you see, this is exactly why I have exactly zero problems with the out there plot twists of the Professor Layton series, because the Professor Layton world is consistent
Wait,
about how out there it is.
Wait,
Well, shadow the
wait.
plot twists, though, very subtly anyway.
Now wait just a
Yeah.
darn cotton picking moment. Did the narration just, did the narration just suggest that Sid became Crystal not because he fulfilled his focus, but because he defied the Falsi or something?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know.
Jova, breathe.
I don't even.
Breathe.
Okay, Jova, breathe. Calm down. Count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Go get a drink.
So yeah.
Okay, Jova. Suggestion throughout the next few parts of this trilogy, I suggest you bring alcohol.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Anyway.
I already have it here. In fact,
Take a shot every time the
There
writers
you
do
go.
something stupid.
Yeah,
Wow.
you'll be dead in 5 minutes.
It's like the story just keeps finding ways to get stupid. And yeah, let me bring up my main problem with the C
oh,
thing.
Jova,
since
trust me. Final Fantasy 13-2 not all becomes even more stupid than the entirety of 13 in the first 20 minutes.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
Okay.
Anyway,
all right.
anyway,
Well,
since
before
it's
we end,
waiting
can I just bring up my one last problem?
Hold on, Theo. Go ahead, Jova.
Sure.
The problem with making the Thief thing be solved so easily is being turned into a Thief has been the main conflict of the story. Because there's this ticking time limit thing. That's the main plot point about what the characters are working against, aside from the Falsi. And then all of a sudden, that thing is just poof, magicked away by that. That's like making it so that the whole flood problem of Final Fantasy X could have been solved by just vacuuming up all the water with a special
Using
vacuum
a plug,
cleaner.
a giant plug.
Yeah.
It's like,
Anyway.
ugh.
By the way, Jova, I'm starting to notice that you didn't complain about the sound design in this part.
That's
well,
an improvement.
He's
well,
got to he's got to complain about something new, I guess.
I didn't really notice any sound design. I didn't really notice any sound design problems that annoyed me as much this part.
All right, see you, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See ya.